Well, that's ploughing along nicely. I think with the hard worker, we should go and find another way to earn some money. Hello and welcome along. Today we are back on Felsbrunn and we're down at the shop because, as you've seen in the introduction, we got a hired worker working with the subsoiler, doing the ploughing stuff and getting field 9 ready. In the meantime, we're going to try and earn a bit of extra cash, and the way we're going to do that is we are going to take on a contract, and specifically we're going to take on this contract. We're going to take on a baling mission in field 30. Now these, in my experience, baling missions are rare. This is only about the 5th or 6th that I've seen. Amazingly, I have 2 baling missions on this map at the moment. Field 30 is nearest to the shop, so that's why we're going to take that. But yeah, there's a choice of 2 baling missions at the moment. So we're going to borrow the items for this and get cracking. So there we go. We have the stuff. You can see in the background our equipment has spawned here at the shop, which is why we've started down here. So we've got a Valtra S series, I think this is, along with the Pottinger mowers, a weight, a merger, a baler, a bale wrapper, and an auto stacker. So we're going to go through and we're going to do all of this today. We should get through all of it. And we're going to cut between the bits and pieces, the various bits and pieces. But I want to, it's such a great thing to be able to do these missions. These baling missions especially. These are some of the coolest things that exist in Farming Simulator 19. No way in FS 17 was there anything like this. And it's pretty cool. I really, really love these baling missions. Right, let's hook that up. We want that weight on the front. So, yeah, we're going to reverse drive this and to get this done. Now, this weight that we've got on the front here isn't the heaviest. So that's why we're a little bit back heavy with our mowers at the moment. Field 30 is just here, and as I said, we're going to do a reverse cut on this. So that is Alt and let's just see what is the command for this. Alt left control and B. Reverses my driving direction. Nice little animation on there. So, yeah. There we go. Right, and we're going to fold out our baler. So, fold out that one. Fold out that one. Turn it on. I think. There. And turn on the other. Lower that down. Lower the other one down. Quite a lot of stuff to cycle through at the moment. There we go. And if we pop out, we can see that there we are. So the edge of the field is about here. And we just need to get this cut, which is quite cool. If we had a second tractor, which would be really useful on this, what we'd be able to do is we'd be able to get this going on a hired worker and get our second tractor going behind us on the merger. Yeah, on the merger, because we want the merger, then the baler. And there we go. But as our tractor has a hired worker going on at the moment, we of course are unable to get the merger on the second tractor. That's alright, we're doing pretty well with this already. It's running really smoothly, it's chomping its way through the field. The only issue I have with the reverse drive on this S series is it's really difficult to see the edge of the baler. So I can't exactly tell. I can tell the grass is going down, but I can't tell where it's going down and how. I mean, we've got a massive overlap there, as you can see. So around we go. We are missing a little tuft in our turn each time. But it is, yeah, it's working quite nice. So we're going to get the rest of this field cut, and then we're going to go and get the merger. Okay, there we go. That is the field cut. There's a couple of little bits of tufts of grass and thing. We need to run sort of across the top here, but for the most part, that is the field done. Yeah, you can see the ends here where we've done our turns, and there's a couple of little tufts in the middle of the field I want to pick up as well. You can see here. There's a bit there, and a bit here, and just sort of little bits that I missed as I've gone through. Mostly actually in a nice diagonal line through the field, which is useful. There we go. And we'll do the same at the bottom here and get these done. So then we're going to get the merger together on here. We'll get this merged. And once we've done that, it's bales and wrapping and yeah, and then just collecting them up. So it is one of those things where this thankfully is a nice powerful tractor. So we should be able to run everything, even up this hill here. This is quite a steep hill that we're looking at running this merger and the baler especially up. Right, there we go. So we will turn this all off. Fold it up. Right, there we go. And lift everything and head back. And now we shouldn't really drive this way around. So we'll reverse our driving again. And turn round and head back to the shop. So we'll get the merger out on this next. One of the things we could have done, and one of the things if you're doing these missions, where it might speed it up for you, is to put the mowers on the front and the merger on the back. This tractor should have enough power to run the two of those simultaneously, but yeah, it's one of those things that it should be able to do, and will save you a little bit of time on this mission. So we're now going to drop this off the back, so we'll get the right bit. Whoa, not unfolding it, actually dropping it. There we go. And go and put our merger on. Now the merger, we want to be putting out the left-hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a really big pile from two of them. One of the ways to do it is you can just do central merge. We're going to do a left-hand merge on this. Sorry, a right-hand merge. So we want to switch the merging position. Now, I'm wondering if I've got it on one of my keys. I don't seem to. So, we need to change the side on the merger, which isn't actually showing here. Change... no, I did see change driving direction, I saw. So, I think if I go... Okay, I've managed to change the work direction. It was, it's left, shift, and O changes the driving direction. There is a way to toggle through it, I think, as well. Looking here. So looking through my controls, just in case anybody is looking for it. So I've got work mode middle, left, and right. There must be a way to change the work mode in general. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm going to have to add it to my controls. But yeah, so let's get this started up. Drop it down, and away we go. So we are putting out on the left. Whoop. Don't want to snake it around too much. And you can see, so we're creating a pile on the left there. We're going to be continuously putting into that pile. So we should make quite a big pile coming out. We should then only have 4 or 5 rows that we have to deal with. Which will make it easier when it comes to us baling. Let's see, and we're going to lift at the end of these. We want to make some nice straight rows going round. So position this again. And I want to overlap it ever so slightly just to make sure that we create that nice, neat road going downhill. And that means that we should create, a nice straight row heading down. And you can see it is producing a good straight row here. And once we've done that, and what we can do is we can head back down to the shop after this, and we will get ourselves the baler, get this baled up as well, and we will be doing it quite nicely there. There we go. So that's our first row. Let's get the rest of this field done, and we don't want to snake. But staking like that is an issue. It just creates some really untidy rows. So I want to try and make some nice straight rows here. And we'll come back and we will get stuff baled. Okay, so our merging is done. We have 5 rows for us to bale. We should be able to get through the baling fairly quickly because there's a fair few bits. Well, 5 rows is not going to take us too long. This is a nice, powerful tractor to do it with. But I'm quite pleased with that merger. That went pretty well. That other than me having a little bit of trouble to find the initial way of setting the side, but we're doing nicely. We're motoring through with this mission, this contract. Sorry, and still calling them missions. We're nearly a month into FS19's release, and I think the first time I played it at home is a month ago. So yeah, wow, that doesn't time fly? Right, unfold the baler. Turn it on, drop it down, and away we go. So for this, I am going to put the tractor on cruise control. Going to reduce the cruise control speed quite a bit, just so that it makes it easier for us to turn when we pick up at the end. And yeah, let's see how many bales we get out of here. How many do we already have? So that is our first bale. Okay. So yeah, there we go. There's our first bale dropped. So we will be getting these wrapped next. no way to connect the wrapper up to the back of this baler, unfortunately, which would be quite good to have done 2 in 1. But yeah, there we go. So onward and upward. Right, here we go. We are at the end of the field. We're a slight bit short, so I'm just going to pick it up. There's a little bit that we missed here that hopefully will create one more bale, because every extra bale, of course, counts towards our bonus. Oh, it's just shy. It is just shy of a bale. There's a couple of little bits down the sides here. It's very important getting this last bale out, because if we can do that, then we'll be in a position where we'll just get that extra little bit of money. And it may be that we've just missed just enough off the field for it to not give us a full bale. I think there might be a little bit down this bottom corner we initially... Oh, wow. No, there we go. That should do it. There's a strip right here. It should produce. There we go. Right, so we'll turn this off. Unload these bales. Like so. Right, and fold up our baler. Right, we have one last piece of kit to go and get. So let's go. Well, one last piece of kit before we have the collection. Let's go and get our wrapper and get this field wrapped. Okay, we're back up at the field with our wrapper. We've got several bales here to wrap, so we're going to unfold the wrapper. Get it lined up. I always find out lining these up is a really interesting challenge. If you get the line up right, then it makes things really easy. If not, then it makes things a lot harder. But I love how this wrapper works. Now, one of the things that a lot of people said early on in FS19 was that there is no round bale wrapper. This bale wrapper does both. So this is both a round and a square bale wrapper. You can wrap both types of bales with it. So if you're looking to do that, you can. So yeah, this is the time-consuming bit. So we will get all these wrapped, and once that's done and dusted, we'll go and get our stacker and come and start collecting them up. We're gonna have more than one stacker fulls here. So yeah. I will see you at the other side. In fact, let's time-lapse this. We've not got a time-lapse in this video. Let's time-lapse the wrapping, and I'll see you on the other side of it. the last bale. We've got another bale just sitting off our wheel there. And yeah, so there's a really decent number of bales here. We'll get these collected up next and taken down to our point where we need to drop them off. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be more than a couple of trips. If I remember correctly, the loader I think holds up to 8 stacks. I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough. I thought it held 16 bales, which would be 8 stacks of 2. Right, let's fold in our equipment, head back down here, and go and switch over to our last piece of kit. And now every time I've come back to the shop, I've actually come back in a different route each time. So yeah, it's an interesting thing how many different ways there are to get to the shop. Nearly ran into the fence though. Right, so we'll park this here. Last piece of equipment to collect these up. If we have more than 16 bales, we can actually check how many bales we've got. We can have a look at how many we've baled this session. I think it counts as to how many we've baled in total. Let's have a quick look. So this session, here we go. Here are the stats. So bales. Nope, no bales. Right. So away we go. Right, let's go and collect up the last set. Let's go and collect up the bales, get them done and dusted, and yeah, hopefully we can get most of them in with this load. But we shall see. Right, so unfold our collector. So I'm not sure. There we go. Basically, it's turn it on. Does that. And get these collected up. The light is fading at the moment. There we go. There's the first one. There's the second. So it should be it's going to be a fairly quick whip around this field to get these collected. It really is a question of how many can we fit on though. There we go. You can see it is a pretty speedy setup this. And yeah, this is taking no time whatsoever to get these loaded up here. There we are. Yeah, it is 16 bales. We are on to row 3. We may have... we're not going to have enough space on this load to do this. This may finish the mission, though, this first load. But we've definitely got more than 8 bales left on the field. Definitely got more than 6 left on the field now. Right, this one's a bit slower. There we go. Get that one on. I'm pretty... yeah, I'm fairly happy with how well I've managed to get this lined up each time. Either that or the catchment point is bigger for this. 2 more bales. The best way to do this. We'll take the next 2 off this run here. We're going to need to get our lights on as well. Looking at this. Alright, last one. Right, we need to go and sell these off. So, fold that up. We are heading off to the barn, which is the sell point for these. So we will get our beacons on and away we go. So approaching the barn now, it's this area here, this building straight in front of us. Turn in. Right, and I think our sell point for this is over here. There it is. There's a nice square area, as you can see over here. So unload. I don't know exactly what the unload key is. It's Y. There we go. So So we're going to have to reverse our way out of here as well. And they're in position. And there we go. Right, so 86% transported. I am going to go and collect up the remainder of these. And then we'll be back here to finish off the mission. Not much else to see, to be honest. We're going to be going back to the field and doing the same again. Wait. That has all loaded up. And I should be able to remember what it is this time to get this done. So I'll see you back in here a moment when I have the rest of the bales. Okay, so we're back here for the final time. We have our remaining bales. I have the unloading happening. There we go. Getting this tractor and this trailer in here. I should probably reverse it, but that's alright. We're not going to be using these much longer. There we go. And let's shed some light on this. And why? And there we go. 3,870 installed bales. We'll jump out of this tractor, and yeah, and we will finish off our contract here. So let's collect our contract of 5,335, and there we go. So that's it. We are up to 10,461, and that's where we're going to end it. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.